Welcome to my channel, Outside the Levees, where the levees end, the fun begins. I'm Jared Serenay, and today I'm hunting tree rats using dogs to find them. We'll be hunting on a beautiful piece of public land in Mississippi where my friends from Ducks Unlimited are working to improve habitat for both wildlife and hunters. Now let's get it started. All right, y'all, we couldn't wait. We got to camp. We were deciding what we were gonna do. We had to come get in the woods. We're going squirrel hunting. We've already seen one. The dogs are fired up. The shooters are fired up. We just kicking the trip off right. We're not wasting no time. Let's get in these woods and see what's going on. We got two dogs today, and they're both feist. How old are the dogs?
Two.
They're both 2 years old?
They're litter mates.
Okay, and they got, how have they been doing?
Well, this is just the first of the year, but they do pretty good.
They do pretty good.
Yeah, they're good started dogs.
Awesome. Still got a good bit of leaves on the trees. That's a good thing about having dogs. They can kind of lead you to where the squirrel has been or is. There he comes.
Look at it.
All right.
There.
Not bad, huh? First one for the day.
Heck yeah.
Where's those? Man, them things is, you got a little pressure on there?
You put one on there.
Yeah. Give it another shake.
There he goes. No, right here, right up above us. Hey, right there.
I gotta get a shell.
Here, grab my.
Oh, he's gonna got in a fork now.
There he is, up the top of the tree.
Where?
Right there.
There he comes. Cool. All right, man. We worked for that one, huh?
Show him to him.
What you got, bruh? What you got? Yes, sir.
Tell him what he is.
What you got there? Mm-hmm. Good one.
No.
All right, that's two, huh?
That's two.
I bet I'll kill this one, Dad.
What you say, Jared?
I'm having fun. Good time, man. All right. Okay. I'm on him if you want to shoot him.
I think that's him. Y'all ready, Marty?
Oh, there he goes.
I don't see him.
There he comes.
Got him?
Step right here. There he is. Shoot him, Jax. Come here, Jax. Right to the right of that limb facing us. You see him up there moving?
Yeah, you don't know this.
Shoot him, Jax.
Got him.
Shoot him again.
No. There you go. You got him on that one. Here he comes. Oh, not again. There he goes. All right.
How does that happen?
So the place we're hunting in is called Sunflower Wildlife Management Area, located in the Delta National Forest. It's approximately 60,000 acres of bottomland hardwoods with stands varying in age from regeneration areas to mature forests. Ducks Unlimited is actively involved in facilitating improvements to Delta National Forest. Among those improvements is a series of projects within the Green Tree reservoirs. I caught up with Delta's biologist Jeremy Ballard to hear a little bit about the work that's being done.
So my name is Jeremy Ballard. I'm the Ducks Unlimited biologist here, shared with the U.S. Forest Service. So I'm also acting as the Delta National Forest biologist. So right now we're in about the center of Delta National Forest. We are on the east side of this Green Tree Reservoir levee. And this levee will impound water so we can artificially flood this Green Tree Reservoir for wintering waterfowl. And so what we're doing right here is we have a track coat grinder, and he's running down this levee right now because it's just taking out encroachment, he's taking out woody vegetation, he's taking out down trees, and just reclaiming this levee for easier access. So right now we are in a GTR unit. And so, like I said earlier, we're going to come in here and then we did a bunch of health indices, and we looked at overall stocking, so we looked at density of the trees. And so I came in here and so we looked at species for one. And so if you look back here, we've got a bunch of sugarberries. We got sugarberries and green ash, but the most important thing we see right here, we got this young oak tree, and there's a bunch of younger oak seedlings around me. And so the future of our GTR are these young oaks. Well, these overstory sugarberries and green ash trees are overshadowing these trees, which is stunting their growth, and it's absorbing extra nutrients that these oak trees need to thrive. And then so the future project is going to be us coming in here, and we're going to eliminate some of these sugarberries and some of these green ash trees to help these oak trees get to the top, so we can produce more it'd be a more mass producing tree. And then so it provide resources for an abundance of animals, not just waterfowl, but waterfowl is our focus in a green tree unit.
All right, y'all, this is all little seedlings of oaks. That probably won't make it this year, but once you start thinning this out, getting the, the big tree like that out, then these little guys will start making it. But I mean, you can see they're just everywhere we look. So it's all happening. We're just gonna help it along. There's the red oak right there, y'all. I'm gonna drop my pin. I'm gonna be back with the bow, because the deer like red oaks. Obviously, the squirrels like it. It's not just about the ducks, and that's why I'm happy to be working with Ducks Unlimited on these videos to show that Ducks Unlimited is not just for duck hunters. If you care about deer hunting, if you care about public land hunting, we showed you everything here today to show you that Ducks Unlimited is doing stuff to benefit a lot of us, not just folks who like to duck hunt.
My son brought some at home. Black rifle.
He's ready. All right, y'all, we back on the hunt this morning. So what we're doing here is picking an area that's got a little bit shorter trees. So hopefully we can locate the squirrel once the dog does it a little bit easier by having shorter trees. It's a beautiful place, piece of public land that Ducks Unlimited has done some work to help it along.
What we got, Ridge?
A squirrel.
Was it a boy or a girl, or what we got?
It's a girl.
Get ready. Get ready, bud.
You missed. I think you missed.
Okay. Shoot him, Jack.
that. Do what? Yeah, it's red. Get out, Ruth.
Big one. Oh, what you got there, big man?
That's what I like to see right there, brother.
That squirrel was hungry.
That squirrel. That's the one we need to be shaking right there. Probably got him a little rub line somewhere.
Look, there's a lot of vines there.
There he is. There he is.
It's a
Big black squirrel, baby. Wow. Yeah. Gotta be boom, baby.
Give it to me.
Hey, y'all stop.
Drop it.
Today on Redneck Kid TV, fighting over black squirrels.
Mine.
Let him go, Ridge. They're worse than the dogs, ain't they?
Nah.
All right, show us what we got there.
A big black squirrel. I need
All right, y'all. Well, don't get no better than that. Getting in the woods, getting some of them tree rats. But now, it's time to test them out. That's the finished product there. I mean, it's a really pretty meat, you know. And for those who are a little bit adventurous, we left the head on one of them. Somebody's gonna be eating squirrel brains. All right, so first thing I want to do, I'm making squirrel po' boys. So I'm gonna start with these squirrels whole. I'm gonna cook them down in the gravy for a little while, and then I'm gonna separate the meat off of the bone. The reason I want to do that is by cooking them with the bone in for a while, you get a lot of flavor in your gravy. So, and it's just easier to get it started. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make a quick little seasoning mix, just something really simple, easy. Got some garlic powder here. Go with some salt. And some of our boy K-Fred Cajun seasoning. Stir that up. So now I'm gonna season these down. See that we can. Alright, so I got my pot nice and hot. Got about 1.5 tablespoons of oil in there. And I want to brown these squirrels. It should sizzle when you put them in. Turn up my heat a little bit now that my squirrels are in. And we want to brown them. Okay? So what I did, I took a few of them out so we can get a better brown on them. See, I set them aside, but that's the brown you're looking for there. I'm gonna get them nice and brown like that. Look at all that delicious stuff at the bottom of the pot. What you think, bro? Got a long ways to go, but we getting there. All right, y'all, so I browned them for probably about 20 minutes there. You're trying to char the outsides. They're not even cooked on the inside yet, but let me show you what's in here. That's what you're trying to do. We call that the gras-du. That's the good stuff that sticks to the bottom. Now you can go ahead and start making your gravy. So I got some water here. I'm just gonna add it. Watch yourself. Add some water. All right, now that we got the water in there, I want to start scraping the bottom. Get all that stuff up off the bottom. All that stuff from the side of the pot. When you get that all, start making our gravy with that. All right, add some more water. All right. Get that gravy going. All right, my gravy's coming back up to temp. I'm gonna go ahead and drop in some W sauce. All right, I got my gravy back going. It's just starting to boil. I'm gonna drop the squirrels back in. Get them in there. Get them stuffed in there pretty good. So now I'm gonna go to about a medium temp. Okay, I'm gonna get my lid on. And I'm gonna let that cook for 45 minutes and then we'll come check it. What we want to get to a point is where the meat's peeling off the bone pretty easily, but not let it go so long that it all falls apart in there yet. We really want to get the bones out and then meat back in. So we're gonna set a timer for 45 minutes, see where that gets us.
I think he was. Alright, so I went ahead and put them in the oven at 350. After they cooked about 45 minutes, they went in the oven probably about 30 minutes. And now it looks like we're finally getting to where the meat's starting to slip off the bone pretty good. So what I want to do is put them aside and let them cool off. Gravy's looking pretty good. Alright, so the squirrels cooked down probably about an hour and a half. Like I said, we did some of it on top, and then once they pulled the potatoes out, I put it in there at 350. So about an hour and a half, but now you want to start shredding the meat off the bone. And the reason I'm doing it this way, yes, it is a little bit tedious, but it makes sure that you don't get any bones down in your sandwich, you know. So we're just getting the meat off, and this way I can feel it, you know, because like these little bones like that, if you just tried to do it and just let it cook down till completely, all these bones, you'd be, you know, picking that out of your sandwich. So I like to do it this way. Yes, it's a work. Yes, it's a labor of love. But you get to enjoy a squirrel po' boy when it's all said and done. So that's how we doing it. So I just go through and really just pick, you know, with my hands. I can feel, like I said, feel what's bone, what's meat, and just get it all separated. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to do that to all this, and then the meat's going to go back in the pot. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to add some cornstarch to thicken this gravy up. I want a nice thick gravy. I'll add about 2 tablespoons full. And we're going to stir that up. All right, there it is. Beautiful. Roasted squirrel. We're gonna put on the po' boy. Alright, y'all, well, we took them old tree rats and we turned them into a po' boy. Here's what we got. So here's the beautiful gray. I mean, look at that. Come on now. Come on now. What we want to do is pile that onto our bread. Get lots of gravy. You want this to be a messy situation. You don't want this to be clean. You want to be wiping your hands the whole time, wiping your mouth the whole time. I love mayonnaise. Some people don't. But if you really want to do a po' boy, you got to have mayonnaise. Let's get some mayonnaise on there. Spread it out, make it nice and pretty. You can see that gravy is already just getting into stuff. And then we'll top it off with some lettuce and some tomato. That's it right there, y'all. Squirrel po' boy. And there it is, y'all. Look at the gravy. Look at it dripping. Oh, 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 oh. Let's see what we got here. I know it's gonna be messy. Yeah. Alright, shout out to Ducks Unlimited for sponsoring the video. Go look at some of the habitat work that they do. Please support them if you can. Go ahead and like the video. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you thought about the tree rat hunting, about the cooking, about the habitat stuff. And we'll see y'all next time.